What's up, guys? So I've been having some camera problems, so when I film it's not being uploaded correctly, and or the audio is really off. So we're gonna try to make this work. I'm using the GoPro Hero 7 Black, so I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's just a bad camera, if I shouldn't have bought it or what, but we're gonna make it work. One of the things that we got here on the land that I had recorded, we got it delivered, was a new lawnmower. I want to show this to you guys, and I actually have already used it a little bit. Did a little bit of mowing. Check it out. So this is the Cub Cadet. It has a 46-inch blade. I believe 22 horsepower. Yep, 22 horsepower. This thing is a beast, guys. I am loving it. I mowed the front section of the land already. Well, just half of it. I have to do some clearing for the other half, but it is just really cool. Really easy to use. So the good thing about this is it's not only a lawnmower, you can also put different attachments down here, and it also works as a tractor. This is actually called a lawn tractor, so you can use it for different reasons and uses. It goes pretty fast. I don't know how fast it goes numbers wise, but it goes pretty fast, and you can mow pretty fast as well. But yeah, this is cool. It's a cool new tool. We really need it because if you look around, the grass is just getting really tall, so I'm gonna have to start mowing it, because we don't have, you know, eventually someday we want to do the whole permaculture where we have, you know, sheep eating our grass and cows and chickens tilling, and so we don't have to mow so much. Of course we're gonna have to mow some, but it won't be that much. Another thing that has happened on the land, it rained a lot last night. That's one thing I should tell you. A lot. Like, I'm stepping through puddles. But one of the other things, and if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you will have seen that we actually burned our first cedar tree and shrubs and stuff that was over here. So we have a couple piles from when we did all of our bulldozing. So this was the first time we actually came in here and burned it up. You can see there's like some metal in there, and we have a lot of cleaning up to do, but it got the majority of it, and it was a crazy fire. Oh, it still smells good, but it got really tall. Let me show you guys what else we've been doing. So I'm gonna check my mail, but I just wanted to show you all. Probably don't have any mail. I haven't gotten mail in a couple days, so I hope it's all working. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got the newspaper. Oh my. But I want to show y'all. Oh, here comes a car. This is the mowing job we had done. So the grass was pretty tall, looked like this, very tall, and this is what we've done with it so far. You can see it's gotten very wet. We have a culvert here, so the water passes right through. But yeah, it looks a lot better now. We just have to keep it up. Since it's a wet day, and I can't do any mowing because I don't want to get the tractor stuck, I actually am going to plant a new seed tray. I want to grow more plants and keep the production going. Let me show you how we're doing. Let me give you an update on it. So here we go. Plants are growing very well. As you can see, we have some of the Rocky Top salad mix growing. We have a lot of butter crunch lettuce here. This is our Swiss chard. It is starting to jam. We have some spinach sprouting here. All of our cucumbers are going ham. They're going crazy. We have, oh, looks like there's a new one here. We have 4 cherry tomatoes growing. We have 3 Comstock currently growing. And we have 2 Jetstar tomatoes growing. It might be Comstock Jetstar. I think these are the Jetstar. And we have a jalapeno pepper tree growing here. So that is going amazing. I don't see anything yet from the other 2 peppers. They might still be rooting. Who knows? They might come up. Oh, you know what? I do see roots or a stem sprouting from that seed there. Just up on the surface. So that will be growing. That will be a Anaheim pepper. Of course, nothing from the strawberries. I just kind of gambled with that one and threw them in there. Too late in the season for them. But things are jamming here, guys, and I want to keep the production going. I'm feeling really good. We have sprouts growing in the garden. I believe I am seeing some carrots sprouting. I really hope they're carrots, but things are going really well. Yeah. Alright guys, so just finished planting all of these. This is our new tray. I purchased these seed trays from Home Depot. It's just Jiffy. I think it's a 72 plot thing of seeds. So yeah, I just purchased it. You know, it comes with the greenhouse cap, but it's already so hot here we don't need the greenhouse. Okay, and then the garden soil I got some just garden soil from yeah, garden soil. It was just from Miracle Grow. I usually don't get it. It's organic, so it should be okay, but you know, you never really trust them. So when you do this though, you want to use potting soil. I'm using garden soil because that's just what I have right now and I don't want to have to run to the store. And this has worked fine in the other one. Anywho, so what we have planted, we've got, I started on this side, and when we ordered our seeds, we got some free seed variety. So over here from Baker Creek, we have purple Russian tomatoes. I have 2 of those, so we should grow 12 plants. And then here they sent some bee balm, lemon bee balm. And that is, I don't really know. It looks like maybe an herb. We're gonna grow it for fun. And then we have more of the Jet Star tomatoes. And then we have Butter Crunch lettuce. I have 2 rows of that, 2 rows of spinach, and 2 rows of Rocky Top salad blend, which are greens. And there's a wasp flying around. Hello. But that's what we're growing. That's the supplies we're using. So now we have another set. When you put the soil into these trays before you seed, you need to water them. The soil needs to be wet, and then we're gonna water them again, just so they start growing, and then we'll leave them out in the sun. It's so good growing stuff, guys. Just like Justin Rhodes says, just plant. Even if you're in the middle of a city, wherever you're at, just get a little pot and plant some basil or something. No, it won't hurt you. Won't hurt you growing your own food. Might as well do it. Okay. What we got next to do on our list of things to do, blah, 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 whatever I'm saying. The next thing we have to do on our list of things to do today is just clean a little bit. So in the front of the land, when they put our beautiful pipe gate entranceway in, they had to cut some barbed wire, so they left it in the front, which is fine, you know. So before I go mow up there in the front, I need to go and clean out all the barbed wire, because you do not want to mow over that, not at all. So that is a tip when you all get land, or if you have land, I'm sure you know, keep the place clean. When I was mowing the other side of the front, there was some beer cans. I guess people drove by and left beer cans, or maybe they just flew in. So before you mow or anything, you need to make sure you go through and check to make sure there's nothing that's gonna ruin your mowing experience. All right, let's do it. Alright guys, that was a lot more barbed wire than I had expected. But now I'm just going to walk up and down here to see if there's any more stuff I need to get out. So like these trees and stuff that I had cut down before, I'll burn these later. I don't want to mow them over. The mower might not do it, or it'll dull down the blade, so we don't want to cut things like that with the mower. When I was doing the barbed wire, I saw that there was a bunch of these vines I had cut down. This is something I don't want to mow over either. And someone's calling me. Anyways, so we're gonna move all of these, take out all this trash that's just laying around. Once we start mowing, it'll look a lot cleaner, and we'll be able to stay on top of all the trash. So let's go ahead and do that now. I want to show you guys the level of grass that's over here. It's pretty tall. It's really hard to see through. Quick side note. All of these little limbs, they're all from the cedar tree that was standing here when we knocked it down. There's a huge cedar tree that we knocked down. But you see all of this grass, it's pretty much up to like my knee, between my knee to my waist, which is pretty tall. Also, check out these dogs following. Hey, these ones are sweet dogs. But we have to mow all of this, and you see it's pretty hard to look in there to see any trash. So what I did when I did this on the other side was I would go ahead and mow, and as I mowed, I would look into the next section to see if I saw any trash. Look at that dog playing. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, but this is my next test. I gotta mow all this. Another thing that I noticed is since it's so tall, I feel we have a lot of standing water over here. Maybe it's because it's actually all dirt. I don't know. I might be thinking the opposite. But what all this water is supposed to do is it's supposed to travel down. We have a culvert, which is a pipe underneath our driveway here. So the water is supposed to go all the way down and drain into a creek that's over there. But it's all kind of being held up right here. So I'm thinking once I start mowing and it rains more and it gets to know the area more, maybe it'll start draining through, I hope. Maybe it's only for when it gets higher. I'm not too sure, but I do notice that there's a lot of standing water around. But we need to get all these tree limbs up, and then we'll be able to mow, probably not today or tomorrow, but sometime this week.